Hi, this is Jon Hogan of Hogan and Moss in the Old Weird America. You are listening to KHENLP 106.9, Salida, Colorado, KHEN.org.
Good afternoon, folks. That was Jon Hogan who gave us his top of the hour KHENLP. We call that our station ID. And you are listening to Bacon Lubbock Tomato Sandwich, and I'm very excited to have in the studio live with me right now, Hogan and Moss of the Old Weird America. How are you guys?
Hi, Rick. We're good.
Yes, we sure are.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about this book? I've been holding on to this book at my house, and it's on Blaze Foley.
This book is called Encounters with Blaze Foley. It was published in Germany by the wonderful Kai Nies and his wife Carmen Nies. And this is the second book that they have published on Blaze Foley.
Wow.
And as I said on Facebook today, their love for Blaze's art and their knowledge of his life, it radiates from Germany all the way back to Texas.
I'll be darned. John and Maria have a fair number of Blaze Foley covers and Townes Van Zandt covers and original music. What are you going to perform for us today? What do you have in mind?
I don't know.
Well,
you want to do one of the
I was
ones
thinking about one of the cowrites.
Yeah.
Yes. So our involvement with Blaze Foley goes back to 2009.
Okay.
We were playing in Galveston, and Marcia Weldon heard us one night at the Old Porter Music Cafe, and she liked what it was that we were doing and the feeling and the spirit that we bring to the music. And she basically asked us the next day at lunch if I would be interested in putting to music some of Blaze Foley's unfinished songs.
Right.
And so about a year later, after having spent a considerable amount of time at Blaze's house, and listening to every single thing that he had ever recorded, some of which could not be allowed out of the house, kind of thing. I came up with melodies for 3 of his unfinished songs that were just words on paper when he passed away. Of course, Blaze was tragically killed on February 1st, 1989. He was shot and died on the operating table at Breckenridge Hospital in Austin. And so our involvement with the cowrites, and this is listed down in the Wikipedia officially for Blaze Foley, is that I completed those songs. I'm ascribed as the main author of them, but I would say that Maria actually, we did everything together and still do everything together, and so there was involvement that she had along the way in helping to inform my musical choices as to what melody I want to pick and how do I want to put it together. And without her, without her, there wouldn't be any Blaze Foley co-writes. Without her in general, there wouldn't be any Blaze Foley co-writes, because I probably wouldn't have been in that exact place and that exact time to have Marcia Weldon hear me.
Right.
So, we'll start with one of those.
And I'll just throw in here that without Maria Moss, there may not be a Jon Hogan.
Yeah. No, it's very, very true, actually. All right, well, this
Jon
song...
Hogan will always be Jon Hogan, no matter who he's playing with.
This song is called Can't Always Cry, and it's one of the Blaze Foley co-writes. So here we go. Oh, when I'm with you, I feel alone. so much time already, and I knew all along it'd end up this way. I've been drinking and losing friends steady. How that I feel, no way I can say. But I'll change the shape I'm in. I'm gonna change my ways now. I'll change the shape I'm in. I'm gonna change my ways now. I'm gonna change my ways now. Oh, when I'm with you, I feel lonely. Knowing you'll leave and knowing why. No, I'll never be your one and only. I won't always cry. I can't always cry. I won't always cry. I can't always cry.
You're listening to Bacon Lubbock Tomato Sandwich, and I am graced and honored to have Maria Moss and Jon Hogan in the studio. What else you got for us this afternoon?
Maybe we should do anything like this. Was one of the inspirations for choosing a melody for "Can't Always Cry," and so I you know, if they sound if they sound similar, it was literally on purpose, because my whole point in working with the cowrites was to create melodies that were much like something Blaze might have done had he lived.
Yes.
So they weren't meant to cut new musical territory, if you will. I mean, that could only be left to a different time frame where Blaze Foley didn't get killed. We'll never know what, you know, Can't Always Cry might have sounded like had he lived. But this is anything less. This is one of the saddest songs that he ever did, really. Last night you went away to be alone, and I trembled, but I didn't shake too long. I know so many arms that have been waiting just to hold you, but no one could want to hold you more than me. If I could win your love again someday, you know I would. I tried my best, but I looked around and I don't think that I can settle for anything less, for anything less. I was stranded down in New Orleans. I was wandering down the streets alone. just a bad dream, 'cause I'm about to chew my fingers to the bone. Take me back where I am, 'cause you can't change me. I can't even change myself. I know you tried, and I looked around, and I don't think I can settle for anything less than you, for anything less than you, for anything less, for anything less, for anything less, for anything less.
For our listeners, I'll just tell them that John and Maria are traveling troubadour musicians. They go all over the place. They sort of spend their winters in warmer surrounds, Kerrville, Texas, Terralingua, Texas, and we are lucky that you are friends of this town and you come in the summer and play a number.
Why don't we do one of the other co-writes?
Okay, do you want to do
Every now and
every
then.
now and then? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
This song's called Every Now and Then. Blaze Foley wrote the words, and I wrote the music 20 years after his death. Every now and then, diamonds will be dust. Gold will turn to green. Will taste of rust. Every now and then, the rains refuse to fall. Without trusting God, there'd be no rain at all. Now life seems so hard. Every now and then, they've let down the guard. Some take up the pen. Stories we get told, and stories we will tell, about this thing called love, this thing to know so well. Every now and then, diamonds will be dust. Gold will turn to green. Well, will taste of rust. Every now and then, the rains refuse to fall. Without trust in God, there'd be no rain at all. Now make-believe is good, but that's all that there is. Only make-believe, well, you never get the kiss. When the fire is gone and only ashes left, hope can then arise, the tears that you have wept. Every now and then, diamonds will be dust. Gold will turn to green. Well, will taste of rust. Every now and then, the rains refuse to fall. Without trusting God, there'll be no rain at all. Without trusting God, there'll be no rain at all. Without trusting God, there'll be no rain at all. wintertime song.
It's a wintertime song.
Goody.
Don't touch that dial.
Well, I tried for a long time, but I think I can win. I could do it all better if I could do it again. Wherever I'm going, it's the same place I've been. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Now outside it was hot, but inside I was cold. Eyes of the young and the eyes of the old, and what they were thinking I'll never be told. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? I can't get no job and I can't get no rest. Started out east, but it ended up west. I'm so glad to be here. I guess I should have guessed. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Well, then the old lady asked me about the new daylight time. I said it don't matter, and she said I don't mind. Then the bus driver said, hey pal, you owe me a dime. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Break it down, girl. Getting some sleep while I'm tossing in bed, and I find myself thinking I'd rather be dead. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Well, I've tried for a long time, but I know I can't win. Could do it better if I could do it again. Wherever I'm going, it's the same place I've been. Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Ain't it a cold, cold world? Blaze and Towns did hang out together quite a lot. And I mean, obviously Blaze, worshipped the ground that Towns walked on. The story goes that after Blaze was gone, that his being confronted with someone who actually he knew and cared about, and whose life had turned to the point that he was sleeping in a dumpster, which is what happened, one of the things that happened to Blaze along the way in his Austin time. It had an impression on Towns, and so Towns wrote a song about a homeless man and the woman that is hanging out with him, and her name in this story is called Marie. And at this time of the holiday season, in the land of plenty, I think it's important for all of us to remember those who have not, and to try to keep them in our thoughts and in our hearts, because there for a twist of fate go we. Well, I stood in line and I left my name. Took about 6 hours or so. Man just grinned like it was all a game. Said they'd have to let me know. Well, I put in my time till the poking on line. mine shut down 2 years ago. I was staying at the mission till I met the raid. I can't stay there no more. Now there's a fella across town said he's looking for a man to move some old cars around. Maybe me and Marie could find a burnout van and do a little settling down. Oh, but I'm just dreaming, I ain't got no ride, and the junkyard's a pretty good ways. That job will be halfway cold besides, and gone now anyway. Unemployment said I got no more checks, and they showed me to the hall. My brother died in Georgia some time ago, I got no one left to call. Now summer wasn't bad below the bridge, just a little short on food, that's all. Gotta give Marie some kind of coat, cause it's getting down into the fall. You know I used to play the mouth hard pretty good, hustled up a little dog, but I got drunk, I woke up broke a couple of months ago. They got my heart and they got my dollar and low life so-and-sos. Hearts cost money, I ain't got it. It's my own fault, I suppose. Says he lost my file and said I'd have to stand in line again. I want to kill him, but I just say no. I had enough of that line, my friend. Now I'm back at the bridge, it's getting kind of cold, feeling too low down to lie. I guess I'll just tell Marie the truth, hope she don't break down and cry. You know the Poconos down, but the Chesapeake's running 2 crates every day. If it was just me, I'd be out of here, but Marie can't catch no train. She got some pain and thinks it's a baby, said we gotta wait and see. In my heart, I know it's a little boy, and I hope he don't end up like me. Heaven, our little boy is safe inside. Well, later in the sun where someone might find him, I caught a Chesapeake on the fly. We will go while my head is south, so as to meet her by and by. We will know I'm headed south, so as to meet me by and by.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Arguably one of the saddest songs that the town's ever wrote. Actually, Clay Pigeons would be cheering.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's do Clay Pigeons.
All right, we started with a Blaze Foley song, and we're going to end with a Blaze Foley song, arguably one of the most well-known.
Yes.
There were 2 great songs that he did that were covered by different aspects of the country folk world that were really, truly famous. He did a song called "If I Could Only Fly."
Sure.
That was covered, of course, by Willie and Merle, and then Merle did multiple covers of it over the years after that. And then the one we're going to do for you, Clay Pigeons, was covered by John Prine. Thank you. But covered by John Prine in 2005 on his album Fair and Square.
Yes.
And Prine loved this song and would play it throughout the years at many, many performances. So this is our version of Clay Pigeons. I'm going down to the rail station, go get a ticket to ride. Find a lady, 2 or 3 kids, sit down by her side. And I'll ride till the sun come up and down and round about 2 or 3 times. Smoke cigarettes in the last seat, and I'll try to hide myself from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go where the people say, y'all, read the pigeon song play, turn the night into day, start talking again, I know what to say. Tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build a castle of memories to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back and settled again. Feed the pigeon some play, turn the night into day. Start talking again, I know what to say. But I might have to go and start over again. I might go back down to Texas. I might go somewhere I've never been. I get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Used to being alone. Change the words to this song. Start singing again when I know what to say. Going down to the rail station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Find a lady, 2 or 3 kids, and sit right by her side. And I'll ride till the sun come up and down around about 2 or 3 times. Smoke cigarettes in the last seat, and I try to have myself from the people I meet, get along with it all. Going where the people say, y'all, feed the pigeon some play, turn the night into day. I start talking again, I know what to say.
just want to say thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. We're about out of time here. We're going to talk this thing out. Do you have anything you want to say in closing?
Thank you to KHEN, to you, Rick, and to all our venues and our listeners here. We love you guys so
We
much.
love you with all our heart.
Find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We'll see you down the road.